Hello everyone, this is Chris Burns from Android Community. Today what we're going to be looking at is the brand new ASUS ePad Transformer Prime. That's what we have right here, right next to the original ASUS ePad Transformer. Now the difference between the two is not only the name, but the processor as well. Both have NVIDIA processors, both Tegra. This one has Tegra 2, which means it's a dual-core processor, and this one has Tegra 3, which means it's quad-core. It has 4 regular cores and an extra core that helps work with it to conserve battery life and work when it's not doing heavy tasks. Now, what we have here is both the transformer and the keypad dock, or keyboard dock I should say, which allows it to be essentially a tiny laptop, like so. Now, what we're going to be doing here is giving the first hands-on. This is going to be part of our full review eventually, but for now we're just going to look at a little bit what it does and how it works. So what I'm going to show you here first is the ASUS ePad Transformer, the original. This is sort of a refresher for those of you who've seen it before. It's been out for quite a few months now. It runs the Tegra 2 processor from NVIDIA. That means it's dual core at 1 GHz, and it has Android 2.2 I believe right now, or 3.2 right now. That means it's honeycomb. It's going to be upgraded to ice cream sandwich eventually, but probably not inside 2011. The newer transformer has a similar situation going on with Android 3.2. What we're looking at here is the newest updated version. I just downloaded the update to make it look this way and have all the apps that we need to essentially show that it's basically got the same set of applications that the newest device has too. Now what ASUS is doing with these two transformers is not dismissing this one as many new upgrades for tablets are doing. They say that their old version is pretty much depreciated, but this one is just as good as it ever has been. That's what they're saying. ASUS says that this one is made for the everyday person, whereas the Transformer Prime is for people who wish to have the extra little oomph for a little bit extra cash. Now, you've got all the same apps that you're about to see there, including MyNet, My Library, web storage. This storage stuff comes just with these ASUS devices for cloud storage for you. There's even a MyCloud. Now, these all work together to allow you to access space that they give you, that ASUS gives you, as well as access your computer. With MyCloud, you can even use your either Mac or PC as a sort of host and run that operating system from here. It's not perfect, but it's pretty cool. You get your File Manager as well, gallery, camera, everything you're used to. With the camera, again, we have a 5 megapixel camera. Let's take a shot with that quick. You can see that it's a really basic honeycomb camera here. It has a few options like that, color effects, white balance. And what you can see on the Transformer Prime is that it's quite a bit enhanced over that. There's a nice photo. 5 megapixels, certainly. Now what I'm going to do here, if I can do it, is hold this up at the same time as I'm moving the Prime over here, just to show you that the display is enhanced a bit, but when it really comes down to it, what you're really going to be impressed about here is, well, let's look at the menu also. You can see that you've got our updates here, but if you tap those out there, you can see that this screen gives you quite a few more options than this one does. You've got different options for how much power you want to use and processor power. Now you can turn it all the way down to power saving mode. You can go up to balance mode or to normal speed mode. Now these mostly have an effect on the battery time, but they also have to do with how much processor power you're using for each application. You can see right here that we have the keyboard dock power and the regular power in there. We turned off auto screen. Rotate your screen there. We have your settings there and our updates. Now what I wanted to show you here, as while they're sitting next to one another, is that you can change the brightness of your thing right from the menu here, but you can also turn on Super IPS. Now that'll brighten your screen, but it'll also tear down your battery pretty quick. So it's pretty cool to be able to use it outside, but that's what's going on there. Now, let me set this aside. I'm just going to keep this in the keyboard dock for now, but I'll pop it out closer to the end. It just makes it easier for me to hold it up here. Now, what this build comes with for us is a little bit different than what you're going to get. we got a bunch of Tegra games here. Some of them are pre-released, like Blade Slinger and Big Top. They're not quite ready for the market yet, but we get to try them out just for this release here. Now, if I go into apps, you'll see exactly what we get. We get these apps, plus I added Pinball HD and Quadrant Advanced. We'll be looking at that in the review as well. Here you can see these are the same widgets that you get with the newest update to the regular transformer. This part right here, this is all one big widget, and it's pretty cool. It's called My Zine. It allows you to see your emails, events, books, and the weather. You can see the most recent stuff you've done as far as music, and tap into there. You can see that it goes straight into your latest web page you visited. I'll head back out of here. Over here you have recent photos you took. I took some pictures of my dog last night in the dark. And that's that. Now, next thing I want to show you here quick is live wallpapers here. With the original ASUS G-Pad transformer, you got this ASUS My Water. Now that's a water that's a bunch of water that sits across your desktop here and shows you how much battery you have left. Now there's ASUS My Water 2. If you tap that, you can see that we have about 50% power left, I should say. And there's a whale that comes across here once in a while too. And if you tap on the water, you'll get bubbles. So pretty cool.